it's doing good. Look at this volume, right? So you see that volume? So that's what you like to see. When you have volume like that, it's like confirmation that is going to keep trending in that direction. Boom, there we go. So now I'm very confident that it's going to keep going up because we broke this level with strong volume. If we would have broke with volume like this, I wouldn't have been confident. But the fact that look at this volume right here, this is strong. That lets me know we had a lot of buyers get in here. Um, and because we had a lot of buyers getting here, like we might get more buyers to get in. So that's what we want. You know, it's all about buyers getting in, or sellers getting in. So right now, oh, that's not good. See, because that's like this is pretty much, if you guys know poker, this is like I'm all in, and then somebody's like I'm all in too, and you're like, damn, I was just trying to scare them. I really didn't want to go all in. Um, so yeah, like I'm actually gonna be looking to get out very soon. Let me take a look at what's happening at the bigger picture. Okay, so here we could clearly see that, you know, after that increase is on its way down. So we're actually better now because before, you know, I was looking at that 23.32 level. Now we're looking at that 23.48 level. We're looking for a bounce there, which is good because that's technically, ideally, that's higher highs, lower lows. And again, it's on that price target that I was able to map out from the previous days. This is an important price level. So like whatever happens here, like I'm glued to the screen, because it's gonna determine like where we end the day. Let's look at the 5-minute chart. Okay. Okay. Still got that channel. So this is an important time. Let's look at the 15-minute chart. Hmm. Yeah, definitely don't like this at all. Not a big fan of what I'm seeing right now. Only reason like I'm not too concerned is because this drop was with very low volume. So it lets me know that it could quickly be overtaken by some volume. Like this is the next 15 minutes. So in the next 15 minutes, we could have an engulfing bullish candle that will just undo all this. But it's not necessarily good. So I'm gonna go back to the 1 minute. If I'm doing day trading, I like to just do the 1 minute, 5 minute, 15 minutes. If I'm doing like longer, then I look at the 1 hour, daily, weekly. But this is what it looks like on the daily. So this is another area of resistance, but that's like at the 26 level. Um, and if we look at that, you guys see that? You see how that 24 level is also it's here, right? So this is what happened last time it hit the 24 level, right? This candle was the last time it hit that 24 level. After that, it dropped. So this is why this is an important level for me. Because if it hits that and history repeat itself, and it's gonna drop. And I don't want to be part of that drop right now because I have some calls. But this level is very, very important. This is where we're at now. So you know the daily does help you. I also know that there is a floor here, so that 22 level, it's probably not gonna drop below that. But because I'm day trading this, I'm looking at the 1 minute. Okay. All right, so let's see. I think I'm gonna potentially get out at this level, the 2370 level, because that 24 level has been really tested and it might just get rejected. This 20, yeah, this last one, you know, I got tested once, it dropped, twice, it dropped, and now it may not have enough strength to go back up there. So I'm gonna put an exit target for me of 2370. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this line down here, which is I'm not letting it go down there. Like I will get out at the my next exit would be right here. And I'm actually gonna color that. That's the 20, that's the 38 level. Do another color. Let's just do like white, you know. So if it hits that white line amount, I'm going to now take this price level, which I don't need because I'm not letting it go down that far. And I'm gonna move it up here. And that is my next area of resistance. And let me just turn this into a solid line, not yellow, maybe a nice green. Let's make it nice and thick so it stands out. Boom. So now I just identified some very important entry exit. So right now I'm just making my entries and exit tighter, right? Because I'm noticing that it's been channeling in this range for a while. I'm personally exhausted. I've been at this for the last hour. I'm mentally drained, right? I'm up 35% right now. So I'm gonna take profit above this green line, which would be the company up about 4%. If we get to the white, that's definitely my hard set exit. Like if it hits the white line, like I don't care if it's bouncing or anything, like I'm just gone. If it plays around here on this price level, that 2359, I may hang around, see what's happening with my studies, get some confirmation. But if it gets to the white, sayonara. I'll see you tomorrow. As long as I'm above the green, I'm probably gonna stay on the trend on the trade. As long as my studies support me staying. And then what's gonna end up happening if we get up here to this 389 level, the green will be turned into my white. So I'll literally move my white line up to where the green is, and then I'll set another exit target for myself, either on the upside or the downside. When I'm on the upside or the green line, I'll just look at my indicators and make sure that they're at the ceiling. That means that the RSI is up, the MACD is up, the schematics is up. Most likely is gonna go down, so I'll get out. And then if I get out for like a 50% profit, then that'll be my personal goal. Right now, this is looking good. We broke that green line. We broke that important level. You know what I'm going to do right now? I'm just going to add a VWAP really fast, just to see if it's bouncing off another level that I'm not seeing on. No, so the VWAP isn't really helping me here. So I'll remove it. Let me add some Bollinger Bands. I like the action I'm seeing right now. So quick quick I gotta get better at this. I don't have a mouse. This is the problem. If I had a mouse, I'd be a lot quicker with this, but I'm doing it with this pad. All right, so this is the Bollinger Bands, which I love because it takes an aggregation of the previous prices and it puts it into three lines, like high, average, which is the middle, and the low. And price usually bounces of extreme. So it'll bounce off the low, which is this purple line here, or the red line here. If, like when I do my studies, I like to make it the same color, just so I don't have so much going on. But right now, it's breaking, right? So ideally, like when the way price works is it expands and expands, it goes up and then it constricts. I don't know if that's the right word, but right now it broke the top level, so it might come down to this level, um, which I'm not going to stay because my green is my exit point. So I won't let it get to the 2360, 63 level. But you know, the Bollinger Bands and the VWAP, it just lets me know where the price movement is in reference to that the aggregation, the average of the previous price movements. So right now I know that is at an extreme. So obviously, you know, I'm expecting it to drop a little, but you know, if it breaks, it'll move, all these lines will go up. So I'm looking for a break, but right now it's not looking like a break. So let me remove that study so I don't have so much going on. I'm actually going to move. This will be a good time for me to move. Oh, what did I do? I moved the Fibonacci. That's not what I wanted to do. I'm gonna move this up here. Right, I'm gonna make my stuff even tighter. Why is this? What is this? Oh, okay. I drew that extra white. So that white line is actually part of the Fibonacci. That's the 38 level. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to move my price line up here, right? This looks like the next resistant support. Support, yeah, looks like the next support. And then this looks like a break right here, right? So you see how it was channeling here, channeling, channeling. It kind of is breaking up. So let me focus a little bit more. So this looks really good. Right now I'm up 46%. And we're breaking out, right? We're breaking out. There we go. Now I'm up 50%. That was a strong breakout. You see that? Volume is up. Huge spike. It broke that level that, you know, it created a new high of 2405. So right now, look at that volume. Oh my gosh. When I see that volume so high, it gives me confidence to stay in the trade. So right now it's up 5%, 6%. Look at that. Oh my God, it's breaking out. So you know, now I have to move all my things up. But this is, oh, look at that volume down here. Look at this. Oh, this is gonna keep going up. This is gonna keep going up. So, oh wow. It broke out of this channel. So now let me so if you guys can see, it broke out of this channel or that zero level. I don't like that it got pushed down, right? So I'm up 60% and I'm getting out. Wait, let's see. Ooh, it's green. I mean, I get out just yet. Hold up. So this is very important right now. So my new exit is gonna be, I'm gonna move it up. I'm gonna move that green up. This is gonna be my new exit. Um, actually, move my price. No, actually, let's move that green up. Uh, this is a little crazy because it's making like it's moving right now, but I'm making my exits tighter, right? And I do this to lock in profits. So if I would have left it where it was earlier at 23.60, after an increase like this, if it drops back down to that level, it's just gonna keep going down. So if I wait, I'm losing profits. So right now I'm up 61%. My levels are tight, right? I don't even think I need the Fibonacci anymore. Um, yeah, I don't need the Fibonacci anymore. So I'm going to get rid of it because right now I'm looking to get out. I'm not trying to be greedy. So we broke this level right here, right? It tested it once, it tested it twice. There's somebody in my Zoom participants, no. And right now it looks like it's channeling here. So this is oh my, look at that volume. Our volume is amazing. It lets me think that it might be more to go. Um, so there's a lot of indecision right now. So I'm gonna quickly load my study, see what's going on. The RSI, you see that it's red. That means it's overbought. So that means most likely it's gonna go down. MACD is climbing up. The schematics is up. So right now, like all my indicators are telling me to leave, right? Now this is not 100%, but the indicators right now are working against me. So I'm looking to leave as soon as it crosses that 24, my yellow price target. And I could actually, now that I'm looking at it, I could adjust it a little bit more. I think it should go up a little bit more. So we're actually hitting more price targets, right? So there. And you know what? I want to make it a little thicker so I can see it. Boom. And I don't want it to be a dash line anymore. So when I have it as dash line, it's just like a reminder. When I put them solid, it's like that's it, like I made up my mind. Otherwise, I just keep moving the price line up and down. I try not to move it down. When you move it down, that means that you're in a downtrend. So I like to move it up. As long as it's dash, I'll move it up and down. Once it's solid, then I kind of like made up my mind. And now what I'm going to do is if it hits the yellow, I'm getting out the trade. No questions asked, right? I don't care if it's bouncing. I don't care what the studies tell me. I mean, the studies already told me that most likely it's going to go down. It could keep going up, right? So I was looking at the 1 minute. So if we look at the studies for the 5 minutes, it's going to tell us a different story. But because this is a day trade and I'm only been in it for right now like an hour and 15 minutes, I'm just going to focus on the 1 minute. Right now we're up. I'm up 65%. The company's up 6%. I've been watching it since it was down like 0.5%. If we break the green, then I have to move my yellow up and my green up. Or actually, we'll see how high it goes if it breaks, but it's looking like it's, whoops, look at that. We have a new high, 24.23. We're up 6%. I'm up 68%. My investment. That's just so you guys can get an idea. The company is up 6%. But on my investment that I started at 947, I'm up 66%. So right now I'm just looking at what's happening on the minute by minute. I know my indicators are just exhausted, so I know that a big drop is coming. So my job is to get out before the big drop. So I'm gonna make this tighter, and this is just going to, and I'm just moving into the next like support area, and I'm making it as tight as possible because I'm already up 66%. Something I could do, because right now I bought 7 contracts, because I'm up so much, and this is a weekly, so my options expired on Friday. I could just sell 6 contracts and I could leave one, if it keeps going. But it just depends how I'm feeling, what the studies tell me. I'll probably just get out because these levels, looking at the long term, these are very like this is a strong resistance level. So I probably think that from these levels, it might drop back down to 23. So I might actually switch teams. I might go to Team Bear after this trade. So maybe instead of leaving one contract there, I might just buy a put. Right after this, like boom, put, and that'll reinforce my thesis that it's gonna drop down to the 23 level. You don't want to go against the trend, but if something is channeling, then you're looking at that shorter term trend, not that long term trend. And clearly this company is for the last few weeks it's been channeling up and down. So right now we broke the green. So once we hit the yellow, let me let's just get a better. Okay. So I like to focus on like the last major movement. So right now, like we could see this big channel over here and then it broke. So I was just focusing like after it broke, but it actually broke here. So we should be looking at it from here. Nice upswing. So right now I'm just seeing what's happening. It looks like it could be creating a new channel where the green line will be the support. If that happens, I have to stay in the trade. Look at that. That's a wow. Wow. It's looking really good right now. I'm up 70%. Wow, this is really breaking out right now. This is breaking out. It's not always like this, guys, but from time to time you'll catch a little breakout like this. Surprisingly, I've been in this trade for so long. I've been in since 9:45. Been focused since 9:45. A lot of the times you do not have that much time to like focus on something. So this is why day trading is not for everybody. I kind of wish I was invested in this company long term, like maybe a leap or a 6-month contract, but I'm not. I actually have I think one contract that goes out to January, but I'm leaving that by itself. You see how it touched the yellow? Oh, that's my cue to go. Oh, there we go. So let's see how this candle ends. This candle ended below. I could wait for the next candle to confirm this one, but as you guys see, it's red, so I'm going to exit, sell all the oh, it's green now. Let me stop. This is so crazy. Let's see where this candle ends. Right, because seconds is money. So what you need to do is you need to have confirmation, right? So I told myself if it crossed the yellow, I was gonna sell. It crossed the yellow, right? The next candle is going to confirm if that is gonna be a sustained move or if it was just testing it, right? So right now, the next candle is telling me that it's just testing this level. It's not gonna break it down. If this next candle ends up lower than this, then it kind of confirms it. And you will need to wait for like the third candle. The third candle is what really tells you. So this is the one that broke. I will wait for the next three because you see that was a fake out. That was a fake out. Or that's like the company picking up momentum, right? Because nothing goes in a straight line, especially up. Nothing has a vertical slope, especially price movements. So a lot of the times a company needs to drop a little, get momentum to keep going back up. So this is what this means right here. It dropped to pick up some strength. It got the strength, and now that strength might push it to a new high. So you just have to know things like that before you actually start day trading. If you want to be successful at it and not lose all your money. So right now, this is a good indicator. We tested that yellow. I had the nerves to stay in the trade and look for confirmation. And now we're about to go back up, right? So now what I'm going to do is, look, we broke again, right? So I'm going to move my green to this next, well, actually my green has to go in the high. So there we go. And then my yellow is gonna move to the next support zone, which is right here. You see how this is hitting here, here, it hit here, it hit here. So you wanna make sure that your support and your resistance area hit the most price points. So now this is my new, oh, you see how it's far from my yellow? So I might be looking to get out very soon. I'm gonna wait for some confirmation. So this candle is indecision. So I'm looking for the next two to either confirm or not confirm. I'm not even gonna look at the studies because I know the MACD is still very high. But let me just quickly just load it. Since I have everything like preset, I could quickly load it, see what's happening. MACD is up there. Schematics is up there. RSI actually dropped a little, so it could go up a little bit more. Remove all studies. It could have like a little bit more push left. This candle doesn't give me a lot of confidence. Let's see how it ends. So this candle means indecision. We don't know where it's gonna go. If the next two are red, it's gonna go down. Next, so let's see where this one ends. Okay, so yeah, depending on where this one ends, this is gonna tell us a lot about what's gonna happen with the company for the next few minutes or so. I'm up 70% right now. We have a lot of indecision. Okay, so I'm below my exit. So right now I'm looking, any sign of trouble, I am leaving. This will be the next support. So it could get support, that's why I'm still in it. And I just eyeball that. I don't have to draw a line, but that looks like the next support. It broke it. That's 3 candles in a row. So I'm out. Let me just wait for confirmation for this one. And I'm waiting for confirmation because this is support area. So we could see a pivot here. So let's just get some confirmation on this one. So the next candle, but I already have my sell. Okay, so we'll see how this candle ends up. Okay, so we have three. I'm glad we started green, but right now, if the price drops below 2404, I'll leave. And what I could do now, I could do a stop loss order and sell it at 2404. I personally don't like to do like stop loss orders because I'm very hands-on. So I'd rather just like sell it myself. But that's the best thing to do. Like all these levels that I identified, you could actually just have you could have these preset, and you know the trade will execute when it hits those price targets. Um, so right now, if it crosses below 2404, I am selling. I will be selling for about like a 60% profit. The only reason I'm still in this is because the RSI still had a little bit of room to go. So I was like, maybe it could go up a few more, like maybe 1% more. Right now it's looking like it's gonna pivot up. So I'm still, as a matter of fact, let me draw a new price line. At 24. So that's my no questions asked exit. I did that because it's channeling here, right? Going down, up, down. So, oh, you see that? This candle right here told me to stay a little bit longer. So we'll wait for the next three. But it's looking like it's creating a smaller channel right here, which I want no part of. You know, this is my hardcore exit right here, 2404. Up 62%. And yep, let's just, it broke it. Let's see how it ends up. Let's see if it stays above or below that level. Yep, it looks like, yep, that is dropping. Okay, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to be looking to sell up about 50%. I have the sell button ready. Wow. I guess this company just keeps playing games with me. It's not giving me a definitive answer of where it's going. Every time you think it's gonna go down, like you get this is like the all in, like I'm all in, and then somebody else goes, I'm all in. You're like, oh, why did I do that? This was a bluff. So as long as this candle, what's going on, bro? What you getting? Yeah, man. Which one? What flavor you getting? Yeah, man. Can you bring me like two? You know how much they are? Thanks, bro. You the man. Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. That was one of my colleagues. So nice. Both Italian. You the man. So I'm gonna get out of this trade. Right now, I don't like the action. I'm gonna go with the bid price. I have this ready. Sold. Sold. So I just got out of this trade. And I feel good. So I ended up the trade up 50%. I put in 1,000, got about 600 back in about 9, 10, about an hour and a half. And I'm done for the day. I'm really done for the day. I could remove